Hi, it's Clark Reid with some tech headlines for you today. If you like these reports, we do always make the ask to hit that like button, the little thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe, that's cool too. Just tap the little bell icon under the video window. Sticker prices for electric vehicles are dropping faster than expected. And in fact, we may reach a tipping point soon. This is according to the New York Times, of all places. They are reporting that Tesla dropped prices first, which we reported here as well, cut prices by up to $20,000. And that followed with Ford cutting prices on the Mustang electric vehicle. General Motors also is dropping their drawers. And the big legacy car makers, in addition to Volkswagen, Nissan, and Hyundai, are ramping up production. That's going to allow economy of scale. The result is cheaper EVs, of course. The battery GM Equinox crossover is due out this fall. That's going to be right in the sweet spot. It's about $30,000, still $3,400 more than the cheapest gas model, but right in the zone for mass buyers. The Chevy Bolt is already in the low 30s, which is a great range, and they've had a waiting list. Waiting lists, by the way, on EVs are shortening at this point. Ford already cut prices, as we said, on the Mustang Mach-E. They expect to be able to cut even more as battery costs come down with more mass production. We'll talk about that in a couple of stories from now. Right now, EV prices have dropped across the board by an average of 17% since last July of 2022. An unusual patent for an in-watch camera has been granted to Apple. According to Mashable.com, the cam would be built into the bottom of the watch. Yeah, like me, you're saying, what? Well, here's the deal. You would remove the watch from the watch band and, then you pull it out, take the picture, pop it back in, and snap it back together. As with a lot of patents that Apple gets, this may never see the light of day. They also got a patent for a camera built into the watch crown in 2019, but that hasn't showed up yet. Any watch cam would be for occasional use anyway. It's always going to be easier to just pick up your phone and take a snap with that. Ford, as we alluded to earlier, is planning a $3.5 billion battery plant in Michigan. Automotive News notes the factory will be in partnership with China's contemporary Amperex technology, a maker of lithium-ion batteries for EVs. That's what the Mustang Mach-E already rolls on. According to Automotive News, Michigan's kicking in $1 billion in incentives. The plant will employ about 2,500 people, and part of it is in order to comply with the new Made in America rules to get the federal vehicle tax credits. Ford may own the plant outright, while CATL will operate the facility and keep their proprietary tech for building batteries. Ford already has plant partnerships for batteries with South Korea's SK Innovation, and those are in Tennessee and in Kentucky. SpaceX, Elon Musk company that has a fleet of satellites in space already, has fought tooth and nail, but the FCC has approved Amazon's Kuiper to allow the online giant to launch its own network of 3,236 satellites. ZDNet.com reports the FCC originally approved the deal in 2020, but they've been winding through all of SpaceX's various objections to stall, mainly around their concerns about debris and collision risk with other satellites. Amazon has proposed an extensive debris mitigation plan. The satellite system's aimed at bringing high-speed broadband to customers around the world. SpaceX already has approval for 7,500 satellites, more than double the system that Amazon is planning to put up. I'm Clark Reid, and you're Technified for now.